That was fun. I love those guys. I do too. They're cool. We are here at Calvary University, where Krista goes to school, and we're gonna hang out with her for a minute here before heading downtown. We got kind of a couple minutes to spare, but what's up?
And then the girls went to Walmart and got like balloons and streamers and a cactus pinata.
For you.
Yeah, and they didn't have a sticker or anything, so I just had to punch it. I punched the pinata more times. It was the most frustrating thing. Yes, I got all the candy out though.
There. Look at us go.
Shout out to Jordan.
We're starting the camera.
The cameraman.
We're too lazy to get out.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I do know that Jordan doesn't like ticking clocks.
You
Is
don't
there
like
a ticking clock in this room?
He knows.
This is actually
There's one
two.
over there.
Matt's here.
This is intense.
Yeah, it's
Pretty chill.
chilling.
We're just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
You can say a message to the vlog.
I don't have anything
Hey,
to
you
say.
should zoom it out. Hey, rotate it. Rotate the big center one.
I don't know if you'll trust me with that.
Yes, just
I
turn
don't
it.
trust you.
Fine.
So turn it and make it
To
wider.
the right?
Yeah, which would just try one way or the other. There we go, all the way.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
That's
always do it
better.
the wrong
Now
way.
poke your head in.
Now you can
and
poke your head in
way
and it'll look
different.
better. See, there it is.
Whoa!
See? Different. We are heading to the Cinemark on the Plaza for a 12:40 showing of The Post with Wes and Joel, if you want to join us. Oh, she's gone back. Hey, girl.
No.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
See ya.
The Times has 7,000 pages detailing how the White House has been lying about the Vietnam War for 30 years. The way they lied, those days have to be over.
The New York Times was barred from publishing any more classified documents dealing with the Vietnam War.
If you publish, we'll be at the Supreme Court next week.
Meaning?
Well, we could all go to prison. What will happen if we don't publish? We will lose. The country will lose. What are you going to do, Mrs. Graham?
Are you okay?
We just saw The Post. It was what I expected, but it was also funnier than I expected, and I appreciate that. Anytime a movie surprises me with how funny it is, it was good.
Meryl Streep. She was great. Killed it at doing it. Like just I don't know. I think about like when I've acted, the menial times that I've acted, and how hard it was to catch realism when you're like stuttering or anything like that. And she just, I don't know. It just owns it. Like I don't even. Yeah. She just embodies every character she's supposed to. Yeah, it's incredible. It was amazing. 10 for 10 would recommend. 10 for 10 would recommend? Yeah, 10 for 10.
Okay.
10 for 10.
10 for 10. It's just, yeah. 10. 10.
Crazy how that all goes on behind the scenes.
You have a Facebook account for your cat?
No.
Yikes.
Specifically, I use it to pre-fund people that have blocked me.
You are a terrible person.
How would that make me terrible? They're terrible for blocking me.
That is true.
What?
He has like a Facebook account for his cat so that he can stalk on people that block him.
that's not why he has a Facebook.
That's amazing.
Why else would you have an account for your cat?
Well, because he wanted a Facebook. He told me.
Oh. This is the quality content you subscribe for.
This is his profile picture.
Oh, yikes. Is that too bright? Is it
No.
Oh, good. Well, the first half of the day was like super incredibly like fast paced, and then now it's like we get home and slowing down. We're just getting work done. Look at this. All this like homework?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the first day of school.
Well,
Dental hygiene.
this semester is cool.
Yeah.
I'm finishing up my edit. Luca's helping ad-lib out with homework.
Not really, actually.
Yeah, but actually, because I just like needed to say some things out loud because I'm supposed to be writing and I just have such a hard time.
I'm literally
like,
just
getting
sitting
in
here
the
like staring at it. And when she was like staring at this blank piece of paper or this like document, and I was like, just write something.
Yeah.
Like that's how I got through my master's at all. Was just word vomiting onto a page and fixing it later. Even though sometimes
Or
I didn't
not.
even, I just didn't even fix it. I just, well,
Just
this is
turn
good
in
enough.
what you gotta do.
When you're working 75 hours so that you don't go into debt in your master's program that you're trying to do excelled in a year,
I don't remember that part of my life much.
Yeah.
That's when I started the vlog. It is.
Yeah.
It is. I remember having night terrors. Oh yeah. Okay, funny story. When I first started the vlog, Luke was working these crazy work weeks and stuff. But what was the funniest part is I'd be editing at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and Luke would have these night terrors where he was asleep, but he was conscious, like he was awake, but still like in a dream. And so he did, like one time you lost a kid in a pool and you couldn't save him. He was drowning and you couldn't save him. So you were running around like in the hallway of our little apartment.
Trying to get help.
And you were yelling at me. You were like, "Come help me, he's drowning!" And I'm like, there's no one else in here except you and I, and no one is drowning. And so like we figured it out, but we figured it out enough. And no, I talked to somebody, and they're called night terrors. They're like live nightmares that you have at night.
But his were always about work, so it was either kids drowning because he worked at the
couldn't
pool,
find the white mocha. Do you remember that one?
White mocha.
I could not, because I worked at Starbucks. I couldn't find the white mocha, and it was really desperate. And I remember thinking that Kristen or someone was yelling, probably Chris. I thought Chris was yelling at me, and I was like, I need to find the white mocha. But no,
one though was the drowning kid.
The drowning kid was the scariest one. You literally were in tears, and it was so sad because like you can't wake him up. Like he has to kind of like
Come to the realization.
The best thing to do, especially with Luke and night terrors, is to assure him that everything is okay and like physically lay him back down. Like lay him back down so he'll fall back asleep so that he can wake up. Otherwise, you had trouble waking up, standing up.
The best part is
Paul would ask me every morning after that, "Do you remember what happened?" And I could literally remember exactly where I was digging. Like I was digging in the covers of my bed to try to get this kid out. Like I was like, I can't get him.
And then the kid moved into the sink, and then he was around the corner, and then you couldn't find him.
It was
I do remember
hilarious.
And you like looked at me like I was crazy, and it infuriated me, and I was already panicking, and I was like, "Don't look at me like I'm stupid."
I remember that. That was funny. Either way, that was what the early vlog life was like. School. I was working with Matt at the time, and I would just work 8-hour days. I'd film for 4, edit for 4, sleep for 4. Almost less than 4, because that doesn't include travel time to work and back.
I don't miss the high stress environment.
I think that's it. That's where we're gonna wrap it up today. You think?
I think that's a good place to stop.
Those night terror stories were just rather embarrassing for me. These chairs keep farting too.
You know what?
I don't know.
50-50.
Oh, 50-50? Yikes!
50-50.
Okay, all right.
Doesn't make that smooth.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Shade the road.
Shade the road. Anyway, we'll see you in another video tomorrow. Don't die.
Okay, bye.